Hi, and welcome back to the Leadership Lab, where we break down the truths about management, leadership, and what it really takes to lead with clarity and confidence. I'm your host, Andrea, and today we're diving into a hard hitting topic that's rarely talked about. I called it Sink or Swim, and what we plan to do is clarify why some managers struggles while others don't. This is for the new manager wondering why the ground feels shaky, or for the experienced one burning out quietly, and for the business leaders who keep promoting great performers only to watch them crash. Today we unpack why the struggle is real and what can you do about it. Let's start with the myth that's harming managers everywhere. Leaders are born, not made. The idea is dangerously outdated. Most managers aren't born leaders. They're high performers who got promoted. They know their job, hit targets, and someone thought, okay, they're ready to lead. But leading people is not an extension of doing your job well. It's a new job altogether with unwritten rules, human complexities, and invisible landmines. The truth is, most managers walk in without formal training, no clear expectations, and very little support. And that's the first reason they sink. They were never taught how to swim. The moment you become a manager, your identity shifts. But no one tells you that. You go from peer to boss, solver to decision maker, from doing to enabling. And this shift isn't always welcomed. Not by your team, and sometimes not even by yourself. Many managers feel like imposters. They keep doing their old job, micromanaging, firefighting, controlling every little output instead of learning how to coach, how to delegate, and most importantly, how to trust. They don't know where they belong anymore, with the team or with the leadership. This very confusion creates tension, and tension leads to burnout. One of the things that breaks under poor management is trust. When managers don't have clarity, they start hiding behind policies. When they don't feel confident, they start micromanaging. When they feel pressure, they start blaming. All of that wears away trust. Your team stops coming to you with problems. Leadership stops relying on you for solutions. You get stuck in the middle, isolated, reactive, and unsure of who actually has your back. And let's talk about feedback now. Managers rarely get honest feedback. Not from their team, not from their boss sometimes, and for sure not from HR. Why would that be? Because most people fear giving it and managers fear hearing it. The silence, though, is deadly. It keeps you from growing. It makes you believe things are fine when they are not. It also leads to another dangerous habit, avoiding hard conversations. Performance issues go unaddressed, team morale drops, and by the time the manager tries to act, it's too late. Managers don't just need to give feedback, but it's crucial they receive it. Unfortunately, most of them have no idea how. Another idea that's really important is that management is lonely. I learned that the hard way, and nobody tells you that when they promote you. Your team isn't your social circle anymore. You can't vent downwards, and now you can't vent upwards either. You are supposed to have the answers, even when you are still trying to figure everything out. That kind of pressure without a safe place to decompress or reflect wears people down. It's not emotional exhaustion, it's isolation. And it breaks even the strongest. Let's talk now about another silent killer, the misalignment. Many managers are judged by expectations that were never clearly defined. I almost drowned because of this when I entered management for the first time. You think you're doing well because your team likes you, but your leadership is frustrated by your lack of strategic focus. Or you think hitting the numbers is enough, but your team is disengaged, leaving one by one. Without clarity on what success looks like as a manager, you'll always feel like you're failing. Now, here's the good news, because we have some good news as well. While most managers struggle, they don't really have to. Those who swim tend to have some things in common, things I discovered the hard way, but that's why I'm here, so you don't have to struggle. So let's see, what can you do to avoid sinking? Very important, invest in learning. And I'm not just talking about technical skills, but people skills as well, emotional intelligence and communication. Then find a great mentor, someone to talk to, reflect with, ask hard questions, and also vent when you need it. Then clarify expectations with the upper management, with the team, and very importantly, with yourself. Then build some habits, regular one-to-ones, some team rituals that you build for your team, transparent goals and performance reviews. And lastly, but not unimportant, reflect and adapt. Leadership is like a mirror. Use it to permanently adjust the image there. No one expects a manager to be perfect, but the best ones show up consistently, curiously, and with the vulnerability to ask for help when needed. So let's go back to the title I chose for today, Sink or Swim. It's not about the talent, it's not about the seniority, it's about preparation, support, and mindset. Most managers struggle because we've created environments where they're promoted and left alone. They struggle because no one tells them how hard it is or how rewarding it can be. They struggle because we've romanticized leadership and demonized the whole learning curve. But it doesn't have to be this way. If you're a manager listening to this and you're in the middle of a storm, remember you are not alone, and for sure you are not broken. You're just in the deep end, and it's time someone taught you how to swim. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time for more interesting topics.